Part 2, exposure coming at you. Alright, so I went from a beginning of a, I believe it was a 10, was it? Was it a 10? I'm not sure who I'm talking to. I believe it was a 10, actually. And I went to, yes, it was a 10 and went to a 0. So we have some great progress going on there to having 0 levels of anxiety. So you guys are probably thinking, well, why is Nazan talking about OCD and OCPD today, rather than rather than specific phobia and choking phobias? Well, the reason is because I want to change it up. I want to change it up today. I want to change up what I talk about because, as I've mentioned in previous videos, I don't just have specific phobia. I have OCPD, and there's a big debate as to whether OCPD, like, how much, like, there's not a big debate. There's definitely a controversy in terms of it being underdiagnosed versus OCD. OCD is considered the more popular one. It's in the movies, you know, like what's that? The Aviator with Leonardo DiCaprio. He had major OCD, right? Howard Hughes. People are more aware of that. OCPD is different, as it was said in the video. OCD is OCD is like you have these obsessive thoughts, and the only way you can get rid of them is through these rituals that you do, right? OCPD is you just have obsessive thoughts, period. I mean, and you like them. You don't want to get rid of them through rituals. You actually want to impose these rules upon yourself because you think they'll get you better, and that they'll actually, like, not get you better. They'll make you. You'll believe that this is the only way to live life. It's the correct way of living life is through your obsessive rules and imagery, or I guess imagination. Hold on, let me just get in my car. All right. Right, so that's the difference. There's big clinical words for egosyntonic, ego dystonic. Basically means consistent with sense of self versus not consistent with sense of self. Big psychological words that mean what I just said in normal speech. One of the things, that was one of the things I guess that was very important that you discussed. For the second video, this guy was talking about how he dealt with his anxiety by realizing that all of his thoughts, like, they don't matter. Like, it doesn't matter if he has a weird thought that's inconsistent with his sense of self, or he has a thought that, you know, is obsessive. He said that he just needs to realize that it doesn't matter, that these thoughts don't matter. Like, he gave an example of, like, some people at a park sitting eating popcorn. There they go, right? Doesn't bother me. Like, how is it affecting you? It's none of your business. That's what he said. It's none of your business what your thoughts are. And I found that very interesting. I can't really get behind it because I believe that the thoughts you have, you need to, if they're difficult, you need to kind of like live with them. You need to be able to face them in a way that so you won't be scared of them and reject the fear you feel. So if you say, oh, all your thoughts are irrelevant, I mean, I guess that would work. For me, though, coming from a religious tradition, right, and I try to keep this as not as preachy as possible, I believe thoughts come from 5 basic sources, right? Like, there's thoughts from God, there's thoughts from angels, there's thoughts from yourself, there's thoughts from, you could say, demons, right? And then there's thoughts from, like, that's all 5, right? Thoughts from God, thoughts from angels, thoughts from yourself, thoughts from and thoughts from, like, the devils, the demons. So I don't think it's that important to kind of be like, well, it doesn't matter what you think. And for me, that doesn't mean that all my anxiety thoughts are from the devil. I don't believe that at all. I thought that for a long time. So what I just want to say there is that it's more important to actually just face your thoughts and stay with them. And even if they say weird things that would, for example, attack your sense of self. Like, you're not a Muslim, or I have a lot of weird ones, like, you know, you're especially with sexual deviancy, right? So you stay with them. Like, I mean, when's the last time anyone's ever died of a thought? If the U.S. military could weaponize thought, I'm pretty sure they would have done it by now. You know what I mean? Like, thoughts are just thoughts. So for me, I would just learn to live with the difficult thoughts. He's saying, "Oh, fuck them all." All right, I guess if that's what he wants to do. I'm gonna keep this video fairly short today. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really feel like making a video today, though I do want to make one for you guys because it helps me with my video journaling, and I know, you know, some people do watch it. Even if they don't, hey, it's here. So from a 10 to a 0, and it was very good, very good. And I like this guy talking about OCPD. I think if the videos pan out more, and what I mean by pan out more is I find they help me, all right, and they also help you. Then I'll start playing them more. If not, we'll just go back to more specific phobias. It's just that I apologize. I think I've looked through almost every YouTube video on specific phobias, and they're basically saying the same thing now. So I gotta start making different content. So we're gonna have to start making different content. So my plan for today is I have work a bit later, and then before that I gotta go to Walmart, do a quick return for something that doesn't work on my thing. I don't want to get into it. I hate technology. And yeah, nothing else going on. All right, guys. Remember, guys, stay with it.